And inside I have so many wonderful things to keep him occupied while we're on the go. Occupied and quiet. That's the key. Quiet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Suzette Says here, and as promised, I am back with another mommy to mommy video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what is in my baby bag. I have a toddler and I have a baby, and I have to pack for both, even though they're both at different developmental stages and are into totally different things. I have to make sure that I have all the things necessary for them, and because I am not about to pack an extra bag on top of this baby bag, I also pack my stuff in here as well. So I'm gonna jump right in and show you what I have in my baby bag. This is specifically for 2 under 2. Hang on one second now. Before I show y'all my baby bag, I am just going to put a little disclaimer, and it's raining outside, so you might hear the rain. I just apologize in advance for that, but now let me apologize for my baby bag, because when I tell you that this video right here is a very real video, my baby bag is lived in, okay? It has tears and snares and stuff like that. I am not about to show you some cutesy bag that I just unboxed. If you watch my video about my top 5 favorite baby items for 2 under 2, you will know that a book bag is one of those items, because I believe that when you have 2 under 2, you need to be as hands-free as possible, and you don't need a very heavy bag weighing you down. I think a book bag is just the perfect thing because it evenly distributes weight on your shoulders, and so you don't have like the weight of like a messenger bag digging into your shoulder and keeping you off balance. So that's just my little tidbit there. With that being said, my bag is a little jacked up, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is it. I ain't trying to be cute, I'm trying to be practical. So the outside of the book bag has a little open slot here, and then it has like these 2 zipper parts on the side, and then a little zipper part on the top. And then on both sides, there are these little compartments. One right here, I'm gonna show you real quick, is just for baby wipes, and this is really cool because if I have the book bag on me, I can just reach right around and grab a baby wipe if I need to wipe one of my kids' nose or their hands, something like that. This one right here is an insulated pocket, so we always keep Carter's sippy cup inside of there. There's kids outside playing, my daughter's in the back making a lot of noise, so just embrace the chaos that is my life, okay? You're not gonna get no completely quiet video. There's always something going on in the background. All right, so moving on, these side pockets, this is usually where I keep my stuff. So right here, there's nothing here, but usually this is where I have my keys and my camera, because I never leave the house without that. On this side is my wallet, and in my wallet, I just make sure, as a mom, I try to make sure that I'm always carrying just a little bit of cash with me, and I always make sure that I never leave the house without the insurance cards for myself and the kids. You just never know. So that's that. And this little open slot right here, I keep 2 things. One is this makeup bag by Benefit. Inside of it, there's no makeup, but I keep a portable charger for my phone, and then I also have headphones. I never want to be out somewhere and have my phone die, especially with 2 kids. Like, that is my greatest fear, that I'm gonna be somewhere and we're gonna get trapped. Dun, 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 dun. My phone is gonna be like, you have 20% battery left or 10% battery. So no, always make sure I have a portable phone charger, and then headphones. Headphones is important because if I'm out with the kids and I need to take a phone call but I need my hands free, I can put the headphones in and still take the call, but not have to have my phone up to my ear. And then this is new to my bag. It is just a little first aid kit with some band-aids and cleaning hand wipes and stuff. And that is because my son likes to run everywhere, not walk. And you know, I don't want to be out and he hurts himself and then I don't have a band-aid. And this little top zip pocket here, this is where I usually keep my lip gloss. I am addicted to lip gloss. If I don't have it, I get anxiety. So it has to be close and somewhere that's easy for me to reach. And then I also just keep a little of these loop rings. These were in my April favorites, and they're just good for so many different things. I can clip toys on here. I can clip the blanket to the car seat to block out the sun or wind and all of that. So I like to always have these in reach as well. Then at the top, I just have this little pacifier holder that I clipped on, and I keep an extra pacifier for my daughter because she's constantly throwing them. Y'all know how kids are. Moving on along inside the bag. Finally, we're making it. Inside this bag, there's like two little small compartments on either side, and then there's a big compartment in the back, and then it's just like the wide open space inside the book bag. So I'm going to start with the big compartment in the back, and that is where I keep everything that I need to change a pamper. So in order to keep things organized and neat, I keep everything in Ziploc bags. So this Ziploc bag is Carter's Pampers. He actually just graduated out of Pampers into pull-ups. So these are his pull-ups. This Ziploc bag, of course, is my daughter's Pampers. Then I have some A&D ointment because I use it with every single pamper change in order to, I'm dropping stuff, in order to prevent diaper rash. Then of course I have wipes, the basics. And I just keep this, it's just a basic changing pad. I have a much nicer one, but I don't use it because it's bulky and it just weighs the bag down. So I don't even know where this one came from, but I just find that this is so much easier to put down when we're out and about. And then the last thing is I always carry these like under pads with me. You can find these at any kind of like drugstore, any place like Target or Rite Aid or Walgreens, CVS. Those places sell these. I think they're called like under pads or something. This is what the hospital uses to line the beds, and these are amazing. I cannot tell you, like, this is really should go in like a favorites video. I think that every mother needs these. I use these in the house, like if my daughter has like explosive poop, these work so good because when they have poop like that, like you don't know where to put them, you don't want them to touch anything, and it's like the pamper is already explosive and then you're wiping them and you don't know where to put the wipes. These work amazing. When my daughter was very little and she wasn't rolling over or very mobile, I would put this on the couch to protect my cushions on my couch, and then put a receiving blanket over that, and it would protect my couch from spit up and things like that. So I think these are amazing. I always keep these in the house, and I make sure I have at least one or two with me in public. When we go to public bathrooms and I have to do a diaper change, I will just put this whole thing over it's raining. Rain, it's like pouring. I put this over the whole changing table because I am such a germaphobe and I don't want any part of my babies touching that table. So I just lay this out. Prior to me taking these with me on the go, I would like literally sit there and take tons of paper towel and line every single inch of the changing table. But now with this, I don't even have to do that because they're so big. You see how big they are? They're so big. And then once I'm done with them, guess what? I just throw them out. So moms, go and get you a pack of those. I'm telling you. Thank me later. I'm gonna move on to the side pockets. So on one side pocket, now that my daughter is eating baby food, I always carry a little container of baby food and a spoon. So on the other side, I have stuff for Carter, like his snacks. So in this Ziploc bag, I have a spoon for him. And then I have one of these table placemats that you just put down onto a table. So if we're out somewhere and I want to feed him snacks, or I want to put his meal on the table for him to pick up, I don't want to actually put it on, you know, the table that we're eating off of. Then, you know, I'm a mom, so I'm about that snack life. I always got snacks for Carter in here. This is just some raisins and some fruit snacks. Then I have his snack bowl. This is the gyro bowl. It's good because it comes with a cap. I like that. That's number one. And this is the one that you see on TV. It's advertised that no matter what they do, it will cover the food up so that it doesn't fall. I just want to say that's a lie. It's supposed to be baby proofed in that way, but the company didn't realize that my son is a beast and he tries to figure out how things work, so he's still able to pour the food out of here. So while I brought it and I wanted to love it, I don't quite love it, but I like it. And out of all of the bowls, I just don't think that I'm ever gonna find the perfect snack bowl for kids, but this one comes close enough. I do like it. So usually I will have like goldfish or something in here for him. And then what I like about it is that it has these handles on it that is easy for children to hold. And then remember those links that I told you about in the beginning? If we're out somewhere, I can clip enough links to this and then also clip it to the stroller so that they don't toss it across the highway or something, because you know kids are just spiteful and they do stuff like that. They just throw stuff. Moving right along. I know I mentioned that I keep most of my stuff on the outside of the bag. This little bag is the only thing of mine that I keep inside their bag, and this is what I carry with me even when I'm with them or not with them. And this just has like a bunch of, I call them save me's, you know, like if I'm going in this bag, I need something in here to save me, okay? So I'll just start. Of course, you know, my Aunt Flo is back in town, and shout out to her. So always gotta carry that. And then these are breast milk pads. Breast milk pads, is that the name for them? Anyway, they're pads that you put in your bra. I am a nursing mom, and it might be TMI, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I have a very strong letdown. So if my daughter starts going on one side, the other side starts pouring like a river, and I'm not about to be in public looking like I'm entering a wet t-shirt contest. So I do like to travel with these. Then I have just lotion, hand sanitizer, some tissues, a mirror, a pen, things that you know, when you need it, and then it's like if you don't have it, you're like, why don't I have that? I also have a nail file. This is for me and for kids as well because their nails grow like weeds. I also have a nail clipper because I cannot tell you how many times I've been somewhere and they've scratched the heck out of me, and I'm just like, yo, like you need your nails clipped now. So I carry it with me. Plus, if I get my nail snagged on something, you know, I'm handling the babies and I don't want to scratch them. So if I have to file my nail down while I'm out, I like to have that stuff there too. I also keep a little Tide pen for stains. And this is just a roll-on perfume thing by Coach. Gotta smell fresh. I also keep deodorant in here. It's not in here right now. I have to add it. I usually keep a travel size deodorant because I cannot tell you how many times I have left this house as a mom, and you know, you just scatterbrain, like you're making sure you have everything for them, that sometimes you forget to do stuff for yourself. And I have left this house on more times than I am willing to admit, and I've been out and I'm like, did I put on deodorant today? We've all been there before, right? You know, you do that little, the touch test and the sniff test, and you're like, hell no, I ain't put on no deodorant. So always have deodorant with me as well. And then this is just Purell hand sanitizing wipes. They're for hands and face. We just entered out of cold and flu season, and now we're in like Coxsackie, which is hands, foot, and mouth disease season. So I'm a germaphobe. I am a germaphobe. So, you know, Carter touches every single thing. I think he makes it his mission in life to touch every dirty thing that he possibly can while we're out. The tires of the car, the bottom of his shoe, Always gotta have these. And I'm sure that I can probably find this in like a pack form so that I'm not carrying this big old thing. But for right now, this is what I have. Moving on, I'm almost done. This is the last thing in here that I have for Carter. I guess you can get it from any kind of store that sells office products. It's basically like a pencil case. And inside, I have so many wonderful things to keep him occupied while we're on the go. Occupied and quiet. That's the key. Quiet. So inside of here, I have, these are just like some foam letters. It came as a set actually, and I think they're for like the bath, but I use them outside of the bath as well. So they have like animals, they have the alphabet, and they have numbers. I just grab a handful on any given day and throw them in here. And baby girl likes these as well because they're textured, and so they feel really good on her gums. So they work great for both kids. And then I keep a little book. This is a DIY flashcard ring that I made for him. This stuff really works great when we're places like the doctor's office or a restaurant and we're waiting for the food and stuff. You know, it takes forever for certain things and kids get restless really quick. So I always make sure I have stuff to keep him busy. This is just a little matchbox car. These are a set of keys that I made him with just useless keys that we don't use. They don't go to anything anymore, but he's always trying to take our keys from us. And babies are smart. You can't give them fake toy keys because they ain't about that life. They know when you're playing with them. They're like, these are plastic keys. I ain't never heard you jingling around some plastic keys, opening up doors. They want real keys. So I made him his own key ring set. Lastly, I just keep some loose paper in here. As you can see, he drew on it, and just a couple of crayons. And that's that. It's really nice because all I have to do is just take this container out, and you know, it's not like I have all this stuff floating around in the actual bag. It just keeps it contained, and that's just our happy box, because everybody needs a happy box. Maybe I should put a happy box in here for me with some wine, like a box of wine. All right, moving on. The last bit of things in here is just for Sarah Ellen, and I'm gonna get them really quick. This is a Ziploc bag that I keep a change of clothes for her. This changes depending on the weather. And then I always carry a little burp cloth. I use this to either wipe her face when I'm feeding her. If we're out and about and somebody wants to hold her, but maybe they have like a strong perfume on or something like that, or they're, you know, I don't know, you know, people are, you never know with people, and I want to protect my daughter from their skin and stuff like that, I will ask them to put this on them. So a little burp cloth, diaper cloth, whatever you want to call it. Always make sure that I travel with that. I have my breastfeeding cover, self-explanatory. And then the last thing in my baby bag, we've made it to the end, is this swaddle blanket by Aiden and Inez. Oh my God, can I just tell you that this company, they get the win for swaddle blankets, baby blankets, receiving blankets, whatever blanket you want to call this. This blanket is every single thing, and moms, you need it. If you are expecting, put this on your registry. This blanket is just simply amazing. So I love it because it's so big. That's number one. I don't think that I've come across a receiving blanket that is as big and as soft as Aiden and Inez. So I just have a whole lot of multiple uses for this thing. Of course, I will use it to cover her if it's a little cool. I will also sometimes use this instead of my nursing cover because I find it a little bit more breathable and lighter. Sometimes I use it in conjunction with my nursing cover because depending on what shirt I have to like sometimes lift up my whole shirt, and if I'm in public, I try to be as modest as possible, even though I don't really care. Like, I will pop my boob out in a heartbeat because I gotta feed my kid. But in public, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit reserved. And so depending on the shirt that I have, if I have to lift my shirt all the way up, I will use the Aiden and Inez blanket to cover me up in the back so that my whole back is not out, because y'all ain't ready for that, you know. And then I will use the cover in the front to cover her up. So that's it. All right, thank you so much. If you made it this far, give yourself a round of applause. As you can see, I carry a lot of baggage with me. I got that monkey on my back, y'all. but this is my life and this is how it is when I'm traveling with two under two. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. If there's something that I don't have, which I can't imagine I don't, but if you are a mom and you notice that I don't have something and you feel like I need it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what's in your baby bag. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss another video. If you are not familiar to my vlogs, I welcome you to watch my family and our everyday life. And so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Now who gonna clean up all this mess? I gotta put all this stuff back in the baby bag. Somebody better come over here and clean all this stuff up.